There we go. Welcome everyone to Sysco's live virtual kitchen and the Taste of Edmonton day. What day is this, Donovan? This is day 8,
Yeah.
right? This is day 8. So welcome to the show, everyone. We're once again very excited and very happy to be here to be able to bring you the Taste of Edmonton customer restaurants, some of our customers here at Sysco, to really hear their stories and to just really support the Taste of Edmonton. So I'm going to let Donovan tell you what we're doing for today, tomorrow, and then Saturday. And then we wrap up on Saturday. So Donovan, over to you.
Yeah. Good morning. Jay, as you ask me do you know what happens today 1 year from now?
Taste of Edmonton 2021?
Right. Yes. July 22nd through August 1st, 2021 is our projected dates for Taste of Edmonton next year. So we have a rich 36-year history, and with an amazing partner like Sysco Canada and Sysco YEG, we are live for 10 days. And during these 10 days is allowing to showcase our restaurant partners and allowing us to try to garner some donations. The whole goal here is try to get donations from people who are watching and showcasing and giving a voice to our restaurant partners and to, be prideful, and share some of their stories and their history. And the last 4 or 5 months have been changing for everybody. Hospitality industry really taken a beating, and so for us as a organization, we are very, very proud to be partnered with you guys, with Sysco Canada, and allowing our operating partners to come on and really about their restaurant, their history to them. And we've got first-year partners, we've got and interviewed partners that have been with us for 33 years, and 36-year history. It's incredible. So we're extremely fortunate, and I'm just personally, I'm so thrilled and happy to be involved with this. So again, thank you so very much.
No, thank you. And we are over the moon. I'm using that now. Excited about today and just hearing all these amazing restaurants and to hear their stories. You know what? This couldn't spend a better hour of my time for the last 10 days is just hearing all of them. And we've heard legendary stories of people who have been around for 60, 100 years plus. And they're all smiling. I keep telling everyone I get to meet all these restaurateurs and people, and they're all smiling still, and that's amazing. We love this industry immensely through Sysco and all the different things we do, and we try to help our customers, and to be able to hear them and just sit here and listen is awesome. So thank you, Donovan, for all this stuff, and thank you, Taste of Edmonton in 2021. I'm going to be there 10 days straight and enjoy it, and can't wait. It's going to be a blast.
Absolutely.
So we have our first customer, Smokehouse Barbecue, is in the green room, and I'm going to let you do the intro. And Ketch is not here today; she's chilling in Ontario somewhere. Probably watching.
I think she was saying that she was in Kingston, and
yeah,
she's on well-deserved holidays. But yeah, no, Smokehouse Barbecue. We are, this partner. We've got Sherry that is jumping on with us, and here's just one of those outgoing partners that we absolutely adore. When I took over Taste of Edmonton a year ago, Events Edmonton, pardon me, I got a phone call from both Terry and Sherry, and they gave me a really good education on some of the behind the scenes and some of the food truck operations. And it's individuals like these people that help us through, and we're a community. So I am beyond thrilled to welcome Sherry to our virtual kitchen. So welcome, Sherry.
Oh, we can't hear you, Sherry. Well, Donovan, while Sherry gets her sound there, I'm going to tell you a little bit about Maple Leaf because they're a proud sponsor of our 10 days with Donovan. There's a show right there, 10 Days of Donovan and the Taste of Edmonton. But Maple Leaf, I bet you didn't know they had natural sausages like this. And they also have this natural sausage crumble that you can use in salads. Well, not salads, meatballs. But you can do in chilies, all these different things out there. Amazing products. Who doesn't love sausage? We had them on our show earlier today. Chef Kepi came up with amazing ideas. You know, we love Maple Leaf, and thank you, Maple Leaf, for making this happen. But let's see if Sherry's back. Sherry, you there? Can't hear you. Not quite yet.
Right at the very bottom, there should be a mute.
Yeah. There she is.
Hey, there we are.
Now I muted you, and I got to unmute her now.
How's that?
Perfect.
Okay. Modern technology. Thanks for having us.
Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. Great to see your face.
Good morning. You as well.
So Sherry, you have the Smokehouse Barbecue. Donovan's going to ask you some questions. We're here to brag about you and the Smokehouse.
Absolutely.
Absolutely love it. And we're super happy to have you here. And you know what, Donovan's got some great questions going to ask you, but it's all about you right now. And we just want to listen. That's all I want to do right now. So over to you, Donovan.
Yeah, absolutely. So Smokehouse Barbecue, you guys have been involved with Taste of Edmonton for over 10 years for the restaurant and the food truck. This was going to be year one with having the food truck involved. Well, my first year for you guys to have both. Would love to hear some of the history about Smokehouse Barbecue, how long you guys been in existence, and really overall with the concept. I've had the amazing fortune of trying the cuisine, which is just it is sinful. Is probably the best way of putting it, but I would love to hear you brag about your restaurant and the food truck.
Absolutely. Well, we've actually had the food truck in for 9 years with the booth for 10. We have 4 different concepts that we do. We've got 4 different food trucks. 2 years ago at Taste of Edmonton, we had 3 of our concepts in at the same time, 3 food trucks beside each other. We focus mostly on the barbecue, as that's our main brand. But we found that some of these events you needed to branch out a little. So we also do a called Crazy Bull, which is Philly cheesesteaks, burgers. We do a lamb burger fresh. We also do a sausage. So we make all our sausages in-house. We have about 8 different kinds that we feature on the truck that are all made in-house. So that way we can control the quality. And that all branches off of course, the barbecue being our main focus. So we smoke all of our meats. Our brisket and our pork are smoked for 14 hours every night. We have 2 smokers that we mainly use. Terry's got another 7, I think, on the deck, but those are for competition. So the 2 main smokers, one can do 1,000 pounds of meat at a time. The second one can do 500 pounds of meat at a time. So what that allows us to do, you know, for example, Terry's leaving on Monday going to Wabasca. We're trucking, semi-truck, one of our food trucks in a trailer up to a camp, and we're feeding the guys barbecue for 3 days.
Wow.
So he can take the smoker with him. He can smoke ribs, chicken right there on site. It comes out fresh for the guys at the camp. And, you know, it just gives us that mobility that a lot of other vendors don't have. We're going to Red Deer next weekend for a 4-day concert. They've sold out pretty much all 4 days. They're doing 2 concerts a day. So we're taking our smoker and a food truck down there to feed those people. So it just gives us a lot more versatility as well. We've got 3 smokers that just do whole pigs. So we offer that as well.
That's outstanding. That's outstanding. My mouth is salivating, Sherry. I'm not going to lie. So, you know, this is what I love about having the platform to showcase, because, you know, there's so much history in the last 36 years, and, you know, the new guy coming in, the new general manager for Events Edmonton, not knowing that you guys have had your food trucks involved with the organization years past. It's great to hear that this year you had both, and some of the products that you were going to do, the pig puffs as an example on the food truck, and Southern fried chicken with a biscuit. What would you say? I know that the andouille sausage that I probably overindulged with last year's Taste of Edmonton. What would you say is probably the best product that is most sought after for your organization?
Well, our bacon bomb is what we're kind of famous for. Bacon bomb is, we actually take pork butts, we grind it down, we make our own sausages here, so we have all the equipment. We grind our pork butts down. We do an actual bacon weave, so it's a square weave of bacon. We put our ground pork down with some spices. We stuff it with pickled jalapenos, cheddar cheese, bacon, wrap it all up like a meatloaf, like a log, and then we smoke it for 4 hours. So that is one of our signature items. Now, it is extremely expensive as far as the staffing to make it. When we did Taste of Edmonton with our food truck the first time, we thought we would go into this and we would have maybe 200 of these ready, and that would get us through the 10 days. We sold out the first day. So we ended up working a shift through the night, every night, just to keep up with Taste of Edmonton. On average, we were doing 1,000 sliders a day. You get maybe 20 pieces out of a bacon bomb. So you can do the math. That took us a lot of man hours in the nighttime. It was amazing, the exposure. Taste of Edmonton is one of the best partners that you can go with as far as exposure and promoting the individual restaurants. But it was a definite eye-opener. The next year going in, we must have had 800 of them in the freezer ready to go prior to Taste starting, so that we weren't working ourselves. We would work from 11 to 11 at Taste. We'd come back to the restaurant. We would work all night making bacon bombs, smoking them off, and then we'd go back and work. So we had some cranky staff by the end of that first Taste, but it definitely was an eye-opener.
Yeah, and you guys, you do a lot of other festivals. Oh, correct me if I'm wrong. So, for the contribution of doing something like that, the hours that you put in, I know myself, the festival starts in the morning right till the festival it's a lot of time on your feet, and kudos to you and your staff for putting those dedicated hours and hours in. So yeah, I completely get it. Was probably deserved rest that you needed afterwards, but getting into a next festival probably shortly thereafter, it wasn't a little downtime for you guys.
Yeah, we do. So, we're grandfathered into the Blues Fest, Rock Fest, Interstyle Rodeo. Unfortunately, they weren't coming back this year. We do the Air Show. We've done Folk Fest. Taste of Edmonton, as far as exposure to customers and working with a group that is there to promote your business, is probably our favorite event to do all summer. And not just saying that because I'm on your show. We've told you that in private, Donovan. You guys have been absolutely, as a group, excellent to work with. And your focus is to promote local business. We do at Smokehouse all of our food, other than our buns and our pickles, our French fries, absolutely everything we do are made in-house from scratch. All of our barbecue sauces, our rubs are all gluten-free, and we really stand behind that. And Taste of Edmonton is one place where you can showcase that. And it is out there to promote the handmade, the grandma's making the pierogies, back to the days where everything was made from scratch. You knew what was in it. And just the marketing. We can stand there, and yes, they're long days. Trust me, Terry and I work them every year. But they are amazing days for marketing, for just getting out and talking to the customers that come by. And the leads, I can't tell you the endless amount of residual business that we get from doing Taste of Edmonton. That alone for any business that's thinking of going in is worth it. The platform that you present is absolutely by far the best in Edmonton for anybody to do as a business.
Those are genuine comments, and us as an organization, we appreciate it. And you guys have always been so willing with your time and energy and comments, and helping a new individual into the organization. This is where I rely on companies like yourselves that you have such a vast knowledge and experience. So we miss you. We can't express how much we miss you. Tell us, before we wrap up here, what is Smokehouse doing now? Obviously, you shared a few things with what Terry's doing with going to feed the crews and going down to Red Deer. But for consumers that are watching this, how do we get Smokehouse Barbecue to their doors or plates, or how do they get in touch with you?
Well, with the COVID, we have not reopened our dining room as of yet, as a lot of small businesses aren't, small restaurants. We are at TELUS World of Science every Thursday from 4 until 7. We have created our own events to allow other food trucks an opportunity to do some work. Along with 2 other food trucks, we started YEG food trucks. We've been doing a lot of drive-through food trucks when this first started, a lot of pop-up food trucks. Terry and I have also started Alberta Rib Fest this summer. We were in Leduc we started. We were in Edmonton last weekend. This weekend we're in Camrose. August 8th and 9th we'll be at the Millwoods Town Centre. We're in Spruce Grove, Stony Plain. So basically what we did is, because there wasn't any events, there wasn't anywhere for food trucks to work, we created the opportunity to food trucks to go out and do some work. Of course, with the social distancing regulations adhered to 100%. We started with the drive-throughs when everything was really sketchy at the beginning. Now we've gone to walk up with the 6-foot social distancing in the lineups. We do Rib Fest. Terry and I do the ribs. We smoke them right on site with our smokers, corn on the cob right out of the smoker. We're doing a lot of really neat things, including different vendors, allowing them an opportunity to keep their business going this summer, which is, on the food truck side, is a little bit harder than on a restaurant, because you can't get the rent subsidy. You can't get all of those other things that you normally would with a brick and mortar restaurant. So the food truck industry itself is really in jeopardy this summer. There's a lot that haven't opened up at all, and they're trying to find other jobs to make it through. For us, we do the majority of our work through the summer, which gets us through our winter. So with that being gone, we have to be a little bit more creative. We're starting an online platform for ordering ribs, beef brisket, pulled pork. And of course, you can always call our restaurant. It comes right through to us. We deliver. You can order anything you want. We've done a lot of, the grocery type packages for our neighbors in our area here. And through all of this, at the beginning, we were delivering groceries to the doors, because we're in Mayfield. A lot of seniors live here, and they didn't want to go out to the grocery store. So Terry and I did a mail out and door to door, and we delivered groceries to them so they didn't have to leave. So trying to do a lot of things. It's just a matter of reinventing yourselves and going with the flow and what is required out there and helping people.
Well, that's, community driven. It's absolutely amazing to hear. Sherry, you are an absolute pleasure. I urge anybody to hit up your website at smokehousebarbecue.ca. I'm on the mailing list, so I get to see the great monthly mailouts that you guys send. They're entertaining and informative. So the product is sensational. If anybody's in the areas, or if you want to go for a great treat, go to their website, figure out where they're going to be stationed, and there's a product there that is for everybody. So I absolutely adore you. I can't wait to see you in person again. And we thank you very much for being on the show with us. You're absolute treat. So Terry, good luck up feeding those guys in the camp for the 3 days, and just purely thank you so much for everything that you do for us.
Well, thank you for including us. We really appreciate the exposure, and we appreciate being allowed to support our partners in business.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
You have a great weekend, and thank you again.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Another legend.
She's awesome. Carrie's awesome as well, and yeah, they're just full of life and energy. I adore those two.
It's interesting. First of all, smoked food is like, it's so good. Like another thing that I can't get enough of. It's like, I just can't. It's tough watching these shows and not be able to taste the food that they make. So next year it's going to be awesome because you'll be able to
Yes.
go around. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So, Donovan, it's that time again to bring up your favorite part of the show. Is there commercials? So McCormick stood up as well and said, you know what, we're going to sponsor a Taste of Edmonton show over this time. Did you know Lori's seasoning salt is great for wings, Donovan? You probably didn't know that.
Oh, absolutely. Yes.
So amazing. They carry a ton of other products out there. I've done a lot with McCormick in the past. They're a great company, great sport, an awesome partner with Sysco, and we just love them to death. They got tons of stuff out there. Go to clubhouseforchefs.ca. Holy cow. Amazing ideas. Lots of stuff there for you to look at. I'm going to try to get a video. They got a video for us here to showcase. I'm going to try to get that up here in the next segment. But great partner of ours. We love McCormick's. Go out there, buy products, grab some wings, grab some Maple Leaf stuff, and grab some seasoning and Lawyers. I'm sure everyone has it in their cupboard. If you don't, I do. And I'm sure a lot of people do, because really there's nothing else out there when it comes to seasoning salts and spices and sauces, and a Frank's Hot, right? You can put that stuff on everything, Donovan, by the way.
I can't stop giggling over here because I'm the little old lady on that commercial.
The little old lady, right?
Yeah, I put that.
We're all that little old lady
on air.
So we have our next guest. Tony's here. I don't know what you did, but we got all of our guests hanging out in the green room right now. So I'm gonna let you do the intro and let you start off with Tony here.
Awesome. I'm absolutely excited for Tony to be involved with Sysco Virtual Kitchen. So Tony is representing Century Hospitality Group, and Century Hospitality Group, I'm going to let Tony explain all of the restaurants that are within the umbrella of the Century Hospitality Group. But this group of companies has been with us at Taste of Edmonton for over 5 years. Tony is just an outstanding individual, always smiling when I see him, and extends his hand. And I'm gonna miss the handshakes. We'll do fist bumps when we see him again. Tony, Century Hospital, welcome today.
Hi, how's everyone doing today?
Great, Tony. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me. Yeah.
Did we lose Donovan there?
No, I'm just making sure that my connections be a little, you guys, everybody, if words are coming through.
So Tony, it's your time to shine. Let's hear more about the Century Hospitality Group.
A question there.
Oh, I think we might have. Hey, Tony. So Donovan was asking, is really your time. So what we've been doing on the show is we've been really allowing our guests to really talk about what you guys do, what's happened at the Century, and what all umbrella follows under the Century Group.
Yeah, so Century Hospitality Group comprises of 5 restaurants. We have MKT on White Ave, Hearts Table and Bar in Terwilliger, Rebel Bar and Kitchen in the Crestwood area and Parkview area. We have Parlor Italian Kitchen, which is downtown near Grand McEwen, and we have Lux Steakhouse and Bar in downtown Commerce Place.
Oh, wow. Where are you right now? Where are you right now?
I'm currently in Rebel. I don't know if you can see the...
I was going to say, that's a cool... I love that. Great song.
Bicycle on the wall. It spells out
food.
I'm kind of in the way, but yeah. Yeah, so it's a little fun decor, fun neighborhood eatery, and we've been with for the past 5 years, I believe, with Taste of Edmonton. It's been a blast. it's too bad that we can't be involved this year. We're really excited with our menu this year. We always try to change it up a little bit, and this year we got to do 3 items this year, which normally it's just 2, but this year we were allowed to do 3, which is awesome. So we did a appetizer, we did a kind of an entree and a dessert. So we had our Lux bacon we had our tomato salad and coconut cream pie, which we can always do next year, hopefully, right? Which is the plan. We are really excited this year. It's just too bad that we couldn't do it. Yeah.
So Tony, I think that I'm back. I hope that you can hear me okay now.
I can hear you.
Apologize. Awesome. 5 restaurants in a bunch of different areas within the city, which.
Sorry, you're still cutting off.
Yeah, we can't hear you there, Donovan. You kind of skipped in and out. I'm going to kick you out, and then you come back in. I'm going to kick him out. Let's kick him out. Let's kick him out, Tony. Let's see, come back in. He'll work. Sometimes that happens, but so you've got all your. How long's the Century Hospitality Group been around? It's been around for quite a while.
We did 20 years in 2019. So we started off with Century Grill. That was the first restaurant. Then it was Lux Steakhouse and Bar. We had 100 for a bit. Like some of our restaurants have changed concepts and we've changed addresses, but we're a local company. We have a local owner, Chris Lachance, and we like to play. People always ask, when are you going to open up something in Red Deer or Sherwood Park or St. Albert or something like that? And we're like, well, Edmonton's our sandbox. We like Edmonton, like it's our home. And this is where we want to be. And this is where we want to serve our people and our friends and our family. And and being partnered up with Taste of Edmonton is just another local thing. It's Taste of Edmonton, right? We love Edmonton. These are where our restaurants are, and this is where we build them and build our friendships and our guest experiences. I don't think we would want to be anywhere else, to be honest.
That's really cool. I think we got Donovan back, and he's on his phone now.
I am on my phone. I do apologize. Technology is just beautiful, and I apologize to you, Tony. Sorry.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
So I don't know
Donovan,
what last question that you asked there, Jay.
Just how long Century Hospitality Group been around? I always want to say Century Grill, but because I remember when you guys started, I think I was in Grand Prairie at the time, up there working in the industry, as was going to college and university and all that good stuff in Alberta. But I remember when you guys really started. So it's been a long time. 20 years is a long time for restaurants nowadays to be around. And to see you guys grow like that and have different brands, must be doing something right.
Looking to grow, maybe not right now in this day and age, but this whole pandemic we're in. But we're always looking for great opportunities and serving our community and providing guests what they're looking for. We found a great formula in neighborhood eateries like Rebel and Hearts, and people are loving that right now. We have our Italian concept in our parlor, our steakhouse and Lux. So we like to think we have a little bit for everyone. MKT serving beer all year round with over 60 taps and all the beer you can imagine. Local beers, foreign beers, domestic beers, all of them,
Absolutely. So Donna, are you still there?
I am. I'm moving myself around the house on my cell phone. Hopefully everybody can hear me okay. And
yeah, you look great, buddy.
Beautiful. Not as good as Tony, but
no, your money, Donovan. You're looking good.
Yeah. See, this is the great class I get when working with these amazing partners. Tony is just a wonderful guy, and I know that you were talking about your peach salad and the coconut cream pie. We had the amazing fortune of trying the Lux bacon. It's sinful. It was a thick cut of bacon. I don't think I've ever had something like that before. So are all the restaurants now back operational? I don't know if you've talked about that.
Yeah, so right now, all of our restaurants are open except Lux currently. We're finding the downtown core is just not where we need people to be right now. Like the towers aren't very busy at all. We find we're located in Commerce Place for Lux, and we're finding there's not enough patrons in the downtown core right now to support the business. So luckily, we have a great partner in our landlord, and they're really taking care of us at the moment. And we're hoping to open up in the fall, and we're hoping more people get back to work. And the towers are a little bit more full, and the downtown core is a little bit more bumping. But right now, Parlor is open, Rebel's open, Hearts is open, MCT is open. We're getting great support from the community during the whole pandemic and during all the closures. Like our guests have been awesome. They've been amazing. Just tons of support coming our way, and we can't thank them enough. And they just showed us love that we couldn't imagine that was out there. To support just a few restaurants, and they did a great job, and we thank them on the bottom of our hearts.
Well, that's amazing to hear. With the last 5 years with you guys been involved, you're an amazing person. Hi to Chris. Your marketing team is doing a great job. I'm on the mailing list, and I see all the information that you guys are submitting out. So, we miss you. We can't wait to see you again in the coming months. And for anybody that is out in your neighborhoods, support Century Hospitality Group. It's a wonderfully run organization. Tony's a great guy. Chris is an amazing guy as well. So, we miss you, brother. We thank you for the ongoing support and can't wait to see you again.
Yeah. Thanks so much, Donovan. We hope to see you soon.
Terrific. Thanks for joining us.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Tony.
Everyone.
So Donovan, you're back mobile.
I'm stuck in a corner. I got a couple bars on my phone, so the sweat is beating off me right now. So I hope that I'll lift my foot in one angle and hopefully be able to stay live.
Awesome. So let's hope for the best here. Which I think it'll all work out fine for us. Because we don't want me asking all the questions. Oh God, not me. But anyways, I bet you while you're sitting there sweating, you could use a cup of tea, right? So if you know Tetley, they are one of Canada's favorite Tetley or tea out there. Got amazing products there, tons of different flavors. And then they carry these amazing ones that are influenced with different boosters. And oh my God, there's tea masters out there. There's tea. They know tea better than anyone out there. Huge partner of us with Sysco. We love them to death. I'm sure you're going to have a tea later, Donovan. I'm going to have a tea later. But they are one of the most trusted brands around in Canada. We love them to death. Go out there, have a tea today with Tetley. And thank you, Tetley, for sponsoring the Taste of Edmonton's 10 days Palooza with Donovan and Jay. And Ketchy. She's not here today. She's enjoying Kingston. So anyways, our next guest, who do we have up? Who's next? Is it Sherry?
Do we have quick meal?
Yes, we do. I think we do.
Beautiful.
All right, I'm going to let them in. Here we go.
Excellent.
I'll let you do the intro.
Yeah, absolutely. So here's another 5-year plus partner, an amazing food truck. Probably two of the sweetest individuals that you'll ever encounter. Plus, I'm selfishly, I'm missing the Donair poutine this year. So Sherry and Yilmaz, welcome to our program. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here today.
And then, I'm sorry, I'm busy right now. I can come back later. Not right
Never
now.
the right time, eh?
I know.
That's awesome.
Very
I'm
well
sorry,
produced
Lynn.
show, right?
Yes, right in the middle. Great timing. So how
We're
are
going to put
you?
Emmy on this one.
I mean, we're happy to be on your show, of course.
Well-
Yilmaz and I, we're quarantining right now, so we finally made it back to Canada. So now we're in a 14-day Yeah, 14-day lockup, so to speak.
So during our process of getting you back into Taste of Edmonton, I know that you were overseas. Do you want to explain where you've been and what you've been doing for the last little while?
We were in Turkey. That's we we went there for a holiday for a few months. Actually, we left in October. We were to come back in March. However, the situation that's happening now hit, and we were borders were closed, so we were kind of stuck in Turkey for the next for 4 more months. So we just recently got back like a week ago. So we're doing quarantine for 14 days because it's mandatory. Can't go anywhere, can't do anything. Our family, actually, it was his brother and one of our friends is dropping us off food and all that good stuff. And plus you order out, thank goodness for skip the dishes, I guess. Yeah, but it was a great vacation. It was just really long for me. For Yilmaz, he truly enjoyed it, of course, because he's like this social butterfly, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So that's what happened to us. So we're back, and unfortunately, no Taste of Edmonton. It's something we look forward to every year. Taste of Edmonton has been great for us, and everybody in Taste of Edmonton has been wonderful. It's just unfortunate this year. It's kind of not happening. But next year, keep your fingers crossed. It'll probably be bigger and better.
Donovan, are you gonna say something there? He's in the blue room now. Donovan's in the blue room.
Oh, yeah, Donovan, you're changing around.
Yeah, no, I keep moving around my house to try to get better reception. So I hope that this is working. I hear some imaginary typing in the background, so I don't know if everybody else is, but I got full bars. We're glad that you made it back safely to Canada, and I started off with the introduction of you folks, that two of the sweetest individuals that you'll ever encounter. They have a family of potatoes that is in their food truck. I would love you to explain the little family of potatoes that you've got up in the top rafter of your food truck.
Yeah, it was one of our workers, well, friend. His name is Goose. He decided to do some potatoes because he was actually always drawing in the truck, or he would take a potato and he started scalping it, into something. So he just took some potatoes that all kind of imitated us and drew our pictures on them and put them all above where the till is. And every time we'd see them every day, there was like five pictures of 5 potatoes with our faces on it. Yeah, so it's like the potato family. We've had Charlie, who's worked with us for probably the past 6 or 7 years.
Yes.
Yeah, and Goose and them worked with us for 2. So they're wonderful, and it's like a family environment. We sometimes my family comes and work with us when we're on the road doing some festivals and stuff like that. But no, it's a wonderful environment. We love it, and we get to meet a lot of people, wonderful people, especially with Taste of Edmonton, which it's our favorite. It is. It always has been our favorite event to do. So, and now, next year, like I said, hopefully bigger and better.
Yeah, that's the ultimate goal. And for us as an organization, we're working really hard, and it's amazing partners like Sysco that have stepped up and offered this. And we can't thank you enough for taking the time and being here, because your food truck, it means a lot to us, because of you two. You both are always there, always on the truck. You always have a smile on your face. It's a lot of hard hours, and especially with homemade product like you guys are serving. That's what people don't understand. It's all community based, community driven, And these cute little stories about the potatoes are fun little things that, you know, it's 11 days that we're all there, we're all community driven, we're all trying to help each other. And you know, you both are so outgoing and so extremely genuine that, you know, I do. We miss you with all our hearts. And you know, I'm just personally, I'm glad that you're back and that you're safe. And I can't wait to see you in 2021 with your smiling faces and your great food truck and amazing offerings back on Churchill Square.
Well, thank you.
Thank you very
It was
much.
wonderful being on your show, and we wish everybody, you know, safe health and happiness. Like, just stay safe and wear a mask when you go out. Because it's, I mean, like, it's just keeping everybody else safe, right? Some people don't want to do it. However, just wear a mask and keep your distance, and God willing, everything will work out.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate everything you guys do, and we're just so happy that you're here. Enjoy your 14 days together. Eat out.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Enjoy a lot
We
of
have a
takeout.
Just,
Thank
just
God for
in case
balconies. Yeah.
Yes.
Eat out a
Okay,
ton.
then. Oh, definitely. Enjoy some food. Not
Awesome.
that Turkish food isn't. Turkish food is wonderful.
Oh
But
yeah, I know. Oh my
yeah.
God.
Some American. Okay.
Well, we love you.
Wonderful.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much. All the
Thank
best.
you guys.
Donovan, is this your hockey room now?
I'm in my sports room. Yeah. I have. I'm a proud Edmonton Oiler fan. You know, I bleed Oiler colors. I'm a bit of an older guy, Wayne Gretzky. I remember watching him in his heyday. So you know, I'm a proud hockey fan, and I can't wait for August 1st for the relaunch of the NHL playoffs.
Yeah, I agree. I can't wait. And that's huge for us, right, in our community here.
Absolutely.
Very, very awesome to hear. So, well, I think it's time for you to hear a little bit about Fire River Burgers. Because I know, Donovan, you're going to have a burger later. Right?
Oh, that
Anyways,
looks delicious.
well, you know, the thing is about Fire River Burgers is that they're pure 100% Canadian beef, which we're in Alberta country. Got to support beef, right? Got to eat out. Got to have a burger. They have a homemade appearance, so they don't look like a hockey puck. But they're awesome. They cook faster than anything else out there because the way that it's done. Great partner of ours is Cardinal. They help us produce these products. You know what? We just can't say enough about them. But we want to thank them for sponsoring the Taste of Edmonton. Here's the cool thing about this is that it is something that it supports 60,000 local Canadian farmers. When we buy local, we buy Canadian beef. That's important, especially for Canada and for our industry out here. So we love Cardinal. Thank you again for supporting us. Check out more at Sysco.ca on our website. We talk a lot about Cardinal and all the amazing things they do for us and about our Fire River Farms product out there. You can buy this at Sysco at home as well. You can buy these products. You can buy these burgers here at home now, but also go out there and support restaurants and eat burgers there because it's important as well. So, Donovan, we have our next guest. Looks like Rose. Rose has been hanging for a while here. So we're excited to have Rose on our show here. So where's Rose from?
Rose is the owner operator of Smack and Cheese Food Truck. And yes, I said smack and cheese. So
Smack and Cheese Food
Smack
Truck.
and Cheese. Yeah. This individual that is about to come into the show, I absolutely adore her. This would have been year one for Smack and Cheese being at the festival. She's just a say it, do it, believe it type of individual. And, you know, she has such an amazing passion, very outgoing, and her food is just beyond tremendous. So, Rose, we love you. We miss you. Welcome to the show.
Hi. Hello.
Is that your food truck behind you?
Am I too loud?
No, you're perfect.
Okay, because I'm standing out by the ledge grounds. We have one of our food trucks out right now. So I thought I would just be outside and show everybody what we do.
Well, give us a
That's
tour,
brilliant.
Rose. Give us a tour.
I don't know. I can't hear you. I might have to go in the car. So this is one of our food trucks. This is our Poutine World truck. I don't know. My big head's in the way. And it is one of, I think I'm going to go in the car because it's pretty loud. There's 4 trucks out here with generators, so it's kind of loud. Okay. Hi.
There we
Good
go.
morning.
Good morning. How is everybody?
We're great. Thank you so much for your patience. I had some technical issues, so I'm hoping that you can hear me okay. And Jay is also on the line, so thank you so very much. I don't know if you heard the introduction, but we're so thrilled. First year food truck partner with us, Mac and Cheese. Love you to brag about what I have tasted and what we were so thrilled to get in the mouths of Edmontonians this year. You're a firecracker, the best of the best. So we would
Thank
love you
you.
to start bragging about what you were going to do for Edmontonians this year with Mac and Cheese.
Well, we for Taste of Edmonton, we were going to have a very classic mac and cheese. We're going to serve it in a waffle cone, so you have that beautiful little sweet and snap, and with a very classic mac and cheese sauce. I do use some very cool cheeses. I like to add Gruyere to mine just to give it a little bit of a zing in it. And then we were going to do a buffalo chicken spread, a dip with a little bit of waffle cones that we're going to put on the side to eat it with instead of crackers. And then we were going to do Donovan's favorite. We're going to do a dessert mac and cheese, and it truly is yummy.
That's not celebrating it right. It's beyond yummy. I've never tasted anything like this.
It's very different. It's very, very different. I was fortunate. I lived in California for 9 years and worked in my uncle's restaurant just outside of San Francisco in the start of the wine country. And we always like to do things that was a little bit different. So we had a dessert mac and cheese there. And then when I applied for Taste of Edmonton and I wanted to do something very different and very unique, because in California we did it like more of a baked one and then just added more sauce on top. But with Taste of Edmonton and the volume that we would go through, it had to be something that was made right on site and fresh and not baked. So I took a combination of a classic cheese sauce and a tiramisu, let's say, philosophy of making the cheese sauce, married the two together, put in some fresh berries, and came up with this dessert mac and cheese. And just a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of brown sugar, and it is absolutely yummy.
It's to die for. Jay, have you ever had a dessert mac and cheese before?
Never, ever. And I've traveled all over. Never have I heard that. Never.
It's one of those things that sounds like it shouldn't work. And Rose was very forthcoming with that information when she was going through the selection process, saying, this is going to rock your world. And it absolutely did. I have thought about it fondly for months. And, I'm so sad that Taste is not going on this year because I've got a 7-year-old daughter, and what kid doesn't love macaroni and cheese? So when I explained to my 7-year-old daughter that we've got a food truck that is coming into this year's festival that is dedicated to mac and cheese products, she was beyond herself. And for me to explain the dessert mac and cheese, I'm sure I've never done it justice. So, I'm so thrilled for you being on the show and bragging about it. And I can't wait for 2021 that everybody can experience what I've experienced.
Well, it's just gonna, it's very sad that we can't have Taste of Edmonton, but let's just get this whole pandemic under control so that we can for sure have Taste of Edmonton 2021. But it just gives me an extra year of maybe just changing up the recipe a little bit, trying some different things. Tony's very excited because he's my guinea pig and he likes to taste all the different samples. I actually have a picture of him when I was first coming up with the whole, because for Taste of Edmonton, of course, we're only doing the classic, but we have a few different ones. We have lobster mac and cheese, we have a cheeseburger, a donair, a pickle, bacon, and then of course the classic. So I was coming, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot, sweet chili chicken. So I was coming up with all these different ones, and I mean, he was literally laying in the bed, and I would just bring him like mac and cheese after mac and cheese. I'm like, taste this, taste this. So he thinks it's great that we have an extra year for to be my guinea pig, and I love coming up with new ideas. It's so much fun and being different and unique versus all the same old stuff that's out there. So it's been fun.
Awesome. Rose, you're obviously on the legislative ground sites today. So can you tell us what you're doing in the interim right now? What other food truck options do you have, and how can people find you? Because your food is sensational, and this platform is for you to brag and try to get people to you and garner some more business.
Well, thank you. We have a few different trucks with a few different menus. Our main one is Poutine World. We started that about 9 years ago. I've been street vending for 31 years with the green onion cakes, of course, at Folk and Fringe. And back then we had 5 basic festivals, the Works, Street Performers, and then of course Taste of Edmonton, Big Valley, Folk and Fringe. That was about it. So now it's expanded a little bit more. So about 15 years ago, I sold that business. And then this poutine was in my head. It was haunting me. At the time, I was the vendor coordinator for Fringe Festival. And I said to Tony, I'm like, I need to get this out of my mind. I need to figure out if this is going to work. It's either going to fail or it's going to succeed. We have 11 types of poutine. So they all start out as a basic poutine, fries, cheese curds, and gravy. We have our cheese curds made as local as we possibly can, because there is no cheesemakers in Edmonton, in Calgary for us. And we do a vegetarian gravy, still trying to find a gluten-free one that tastes good, still working on that. And like I say, 11 different types of toppings: Mexican, meat lovers, pickle, donair. I got to look at the menu. Greek, barbecue chicken, Canadian, buffalo chicken, Italian, Hawaiian. We have many different types. Oh, you need a Kleenex, Donovan?
I'm salivating over here.
Yeah, we have, of course, we had to have one gluten-free option, so we just do a basic taco in a bag. We have like a chicken corn dog that I personally don't like corn dogs, but people go nuts over our chicken corn dogs versus the regular pork ones. So that's the one truck. And then of course, we have smack and cheese. We also came up with, I haven't told Donovan this yet, so Donovan, you're the first to hear about this. We did a mac and cheese spring roll that we did for an event we did a couple of weeks ago, and people went nuts over it. So we're going to be adding that to the menu. We have deep fried pickles. We have mac and cheese bites. And then we have another truck that we introduced for Glow Festival in December when we did it for Shannon over at the Expo Center. And we did clucks. So we do all chicken. Popcorn chicken, buffalo chicken, we did chicken wraps, we did chicken wings, we did anything chicken, we brought it on. We're very fortunate where we have a commercial kitchen that we make all the products ourselves. So if you come and get buffalo bites from us, we actually make it. It's not that compressed chicken nuggety things that you get at other restaurants. Chicken breasts, we cut up, we make them. It's all homemade yumminess. We're going to be introducing another truck because I'm a little bit crazy and I just bought another trailer. So I got to figure out what I want to do with that. And that's it. We're just trying to keep our wheels turning. We've been very, very fortunate where we've been working with Terry and Sherry from Smokehouse. And we've done some drive-through events. We're doing some rib fests with them. Just, you know, working with some local churches, did some more drive-through events. Just anything to keep, you know, get out there, keep moving, keep, you know, keep us in everybody's eye. Doing a lot of private parties because you can't, you know, birthday parties, you can't have buffets. Technically can't even bring in pizza and serve it by the slice. So we're going to block parties. Just different things just to keep us out there, and it's fun. I absolutely love meeting people. As a matter of fact, I had to come in and out of this broadcast a few times because people are calling because they want to book the truck for parties. Love it. Absolutely love it.
Love it.
So Jay, you can see why I absolutely adore this woman. Rose is beyond a firecracker, and you know, her energy is contagious, and she knows the industry inside and out, and she's got amazing product. And you know, there's some cool things that Taste 21 is obviously going to have with having Rose involved. So I'm so glad to hear that you are keeping yourselves busy and working alongside or with Sherry and Terry from Smokehouse. We had them on earlier in the broadcast. Sherry's absolutely amazing as well. So I'm glad that there's that community spirit, that synergy that happens there. So Rose, where can somebody find you? What's the best place to have somebody get in touch with you for any of your food truck offerings, or to cater an event or something like that? What's the best way for somebody that's watching this program or will be watching later to get in touch with you?
You can contact us through, we have an Instagram account. It's everything's under Poutine World right now because I'm old and I am very electronically challenged. As Tony says, Rose, you can barely operate the remote. So what are you posting on social media? So if you see some really odd posts, that's me trying to figure it out. But it's under Poutine World. We have a Facebook account. We have an Instagram account. I think we have Twitter. I think my phone number and email is on everything. We are on the Street Food app, which I have figured out how to update that. We're going to be pretty much on this 108th by the ledge every day at lunch, maybe a few other little places downtown, unless we get, like yesterday, we got called away to an AHS lunch for their warehouse on the West End. But yeah, we're going to be out and about, probably doing some White Avenue stuff, but Street Food app is probably the best place to find out where we're going to be. We're going to be in Camrose on Saturday with Terry and Sherry from Smokehouse, also with Lemon Heaven with Miles and Ajit, and of course Andy, who just bought Royal Treats. So we're going to be out there with them doing a rib fest. Of course, Terry and Sherry are doing their beautiful smoked stuff, and we're just providing all the sides, the fries, and the poutine. And yeah, Street Food app is probably the best place. I try to post every day. Again, sometimes I'm not sure what I'm doing, so don't know. We did introduce some, you know, other new products that we're working on. So yeah, well, I'll be updating or trying to get it out there.
That's amazing. That's
Wow.
amazing. Well, you know, with year one, with you involved with me and my team, we're sad that it's not happening this year. Obviously, we miss you. You bring such a energy and such a jubilance to our organization, and we're so thrilled to have you involved with us. And honestly, we can't wait for 2021. Best of luck with everything that you're doing. It sounds like you're extremely busy, and you know, give Tony a high five for me when you see him. He's
Absolutely.
awesome as well.
Thank you so much for having us. Wish you guys all the best. This broadcast has been great. I snuck on earlier and listened to everybody else, and it's wonderful. It's just great what you guys are doing just to keep everything going. And you know what? Let's fingers crossed for 2021, and we're just going to keep moving forward.
Awesome.
And Donovan, when I do my practice runs, maybe we'll have to do a little curbside drop off for your daughter.
I guarantee she would be over the moon happy with that. So yes, we would never say no.
Absolutely. I love feeding people. I'm Italian, and my mom and dad, as I've always said, you know, way you have to make people happy, feed them.
Rose, you're awesome.
That's
We love
awesome.
you and adore you so much. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you. Have a wonderful afternoon.
Hi, Rose.
Nice meeting you, even though I didn't get to talk to you, because Donovan and I, that's our problem. We talk all the time.
You know what? I do all the talking all the time. So you know what? I'm just listening. That's all I'm
Okay.
doing right now. It's
Awesome.
awesome.
And I look forward to meeting you and feeding you.
I enjoy. I will. I can't wait till next year as well. Thanks so
Thank
much.
you.
Thanks, Rose. Bye bye.
Thanks, Rose.
Bye-bye.
Lots of energy there.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was a
Amazing
no-brainer when I had the first conversation over the phone when we were looking for new, interesting restaurants and or food trucks to be involved for this year. I I got off the phone and I had to meet this individual, and within a couple weeks we had Rose and her husband Tony into our offices and doing our selection sampling, and just it's like that the whole time. And I mean it in
Wow.
the most positive way. She is a firecracker, and she's got great stories, and she knows everybody in the industry, and you know, just so hospitable. And we would be remiss if we didn't bring in somebody like that into our fold, and we were happy that she said yes.
Yeah, I think that's awesome, Donovan. Awesome stuff. So that wraps up day 8.
What a day.
What a day. Another day. It went so fast though. It was like boom. Right? Maybe because I didn't talk much. Maybe that was
And you throw moments of panic of having to run around the house and going from a laptop to a cell phone, and I don't know if the cell phone worked any better. You can make fun of me later, and but Jay, you know, we appreciate you, we appreciate Sysco. We still urge everybody, if they can, www.tasteofedm.ca. Find it in your hearts to donate as little as $3, and you know, we want to bring this festival back.
absolutely. So we're here supporting you all the way, and we just want to thank everyone else. Donovan, thanks again for letting us be a part of this. We look forward to this, and everyone else, have a great rest of your day. Donovan, you have a great one too. I'm gonna like just die because all this food and all these ideas are just blowing me away. So once again, thanks again for letting Sysco be a part of this, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you.